Hey y'all, it's Naja, and I'm here today to talk about signing up for Virta, Virca, Virta. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of background, but I also got my kit in the mail, so we're going to unbox the kit as well. So, Virta is a program that works with insurance companies and I guess even different regular corporations to help their workforce reverse diabetes. That's how it was initially explained to me. My company, we have our normal health plan options, health insurance options. They said, hey, if you have diabetes, you can also do this program which helps people to reverse their diabetes and lose weight. I don't have diabetes. Matter of fact, I don't have any other chronic conditions or illnesses, thank God. But I am technically overweight, and if you go by the BMI, I'm probably borderline obese. Don't look like it, but the numbers are what they are, right? So that's kind of like the love-hate relationship with BMI, because Virta expanded their program, at least for my company, to also now include people who don't have any other illnesses and aren't diabetics, but technically have a BMI that's higher than 25. And that's me. So I decided, okay, let's try it, right? My initial thoughts of only thing I understood it to be was keto. And if you're not aware, I am vegan. So being vegan and keto at the same time seemed crazy. And it still does. I'm not gonna lie, it still does. However, it's something that I'm like, well, let me just try it. I know personally, y'all saw my vlogs from this summer between Florida and Vegas and with the depth and the cruising in Hawaii. I've been living my best life. And you can tell on the scale. I haven't shot any heavier than I've ever been, but I am up there to where I don't want to be. Again, clothes are starting to get a little snug, and I'm just like, okay, it's time for a reset. So I'm like, well, this can't hurt. It's free for me. And what's the worst that could happen? I discovered that I don't like keto. I mean, when I think keto, I do think of like the worst of things, like the keto flu and things like that. And this is supposed to be under medical supervision. So I'm like, okay, well, let me give it a try. Maybe I like it, maybe I don't. Maybe at least it, kind of sparks me to, okay, let's get back in shape. Like, let's get back to it versus just kind of just freeloading and doing it myself. So again, we're going to focus on the unboxing here. I've already been approved. So I already had like an initial call for that. I have my call with my one-on-one with my coach here soon that will help determine the start date. So once I do that, I will go through that process in a separate vlog. But I wanted to go through an unboxing with you all and share my journey with you. So let's get started. So what I expect to hear, welcome to Virta. This is the beginning of a life-changing journey towards better health, fewer medications, and more energy to do the things you love. Thankfully, again, I'm not on any medication, so hopefully that stays the same, so we'll see. Your treatment journey, expectations and advice for exciting stages ahead. Alright, so it looks like there's a little welcome note from the CEO, kind of get started. These look like what I would find on the app. So they have an app that I've already got started with in terms of like going through what is this and why are you doing what you need to be doing. That's my order slip, so we'll set that to the side. Electrolytes and stuff like that. Like they talk about, essentially according to them, you shouldn't ever experience keto flu. So that's a good thing. And then how to set up your meter. So this meter, I believe it does ketones and glucose. So even though I'm not diabetic and don't necessarily need to follow my glucose, I believe I'm still going to be tracking my ketones. And then again, electrolytes, they kind of really talk about the need for making sure you have enough sodium, potassium, and magnesium I guess that's to help prevent the keto flu. So that's good to know. Matter of fact, I asked one of my coworkers who if she has started it, and she said yes, but she has high blood pressure, and so the sodium wasn't really working for her. So I'm not really sure if like she just didn't want to work with their options because there's other ways to get your sodium in, or if keto just isn't for her because of her blood pressure and the medications she's on. So that's something to note as well. All right, so here's a nice little bag. Not too thin. Okay, what do we got? All right, lots of goodies in here. Y'all can see. Looks like there's a whole bag of goodies in here. Stuff is about to fall out, so let's get into it. All right, so this is chicken bouillon. Okay, I guess. And this is the vegetable. Okay, all right. So I did put in that I was vegan, but I might have done that after I ordered my kit. So either they caught it or this is just what they do. But the bouillon, again, is to help get more sodium, so you can kind of just drink it like a broth after you make it. Again, that's a little different for me. I'm used to kind of preventing using too much sodium, but again, under medical supervision and knowing that I can stop at any time, I'm willing to give this a try. I don't have high blood pressure, so I'm good with that. Here's the Lancets, and I believe the Lancets is for the meter. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull the meter out. So yes, this is the glucose and ketone meter with the Lancets. Again, I am not diabetic. So we'll see. I'm almost certain I just need to be monitoring my ketones. Here's magnesium chloride, sugar and starch free. Okay, so they're really going on to this keto thing. Let's see. Alcohol prep pads, again, for the meters and the Lancets. Glucose strip, 50 glucose strips, 50 ketone strips. So I guess I'll learn more. Looks like it's 50 of each, so maybe I don't even have to worry about my glucose. That's what my one-on-one with my coach will be about. Okay, Elements. I've actually heard good things about these outside of keto and stuff like that. So it's like the electrolytes and stuff that you need, but it's more salt-based and not sugar. Like, I know I like the other brand. It's not coming to me right now. I get them at Costco and stuff like that for the kids, but they're definitely more sugar-based versus salt-based, so I guess that's different. Here's a food scale. I actually have a food scale, but hey, why not, right? Again, all this was free to me. All I did was respond to the email that my company sent out and went from there. Here's recipes and resources of getting started. A beginner's guide to eating Virta friendly. So as you would imagine, a lot of these are probably not vegan, but I'm willing to give it a try and modify it. Not sure if there is a vegan one that they have, or if they just send this out. I know I did see some vegetarian options, so I will ask my coach about that. And that's it. That's all that's in the bag. It's a cute bag. It doesn't have a bottom to it, but you can never go wrong with a bag. And I believe this last piece is what makes this box really heavy. So bear with me. And that is the body weight scale. So this is a scale. I actually have no pretty nice scale. I actually have a pretty nice scale that syncs up with our devices. But again, I'll turn down free. I'm not gonna make it easy to open, so I'm probably going to skip that. But yeah, here is the body scale. So when I look at my app, it says that I have to track my body weight, and I have to track every day, and I have to track any symptoms I may be experiencing, any new symptoms I may be experiencing. So this, I know, syncs up to their app, and I'm certain it probably syncs up to other apps, so I can just kind of keep track. And they seem very open to making things your own. So what my initial plan will be and stuff like that. I can see it on the app, but again, I didn't put in I was vegan until like the very end. So I want to wait till I actually have my one-on-one with my coach to kind of verify what my set carbs would be, and what my set protein will be, and even fats. I know they kind of make adjustments to vegetarians and vegans. They have like a whole list of like their core foods that they want you to focus on like the first few weeks, and then they kind of move on to adding different foods. But they say it's customizable, right? So they want it to be a lifestyle change. So I'm hearing really good things about that. And so this kit is supposed to just kind of help you get started. I will say that this kit seems to be focused on like the physical, but in their defense, I'm seeing a lot of emotional things to consider in the app. They kind of work you through like a flow chart of these are the things you consider, not just your food, but what to do when you're going to go out, what to do when you are stressed, how to understand your physical hunger cues and your emotional cues and things like that, which is pairing along nicely. I'm really, really surprised. It's pairing along nicely with the book that I was reading and the path I was on prior. And I feel like this can be a way to merge the two, if you will, to at least get me jump started here, and get going, right? Do some of that emotional work. Because, right, everyone wants to lose weight for the last time. So seeing that they also tap into some of the emotion was good too. So this is interesting. I'm cautiously optimistic. I believe that this would be a great thing to prep and to get myself in the groove and not be focused on giving into my cravings and things like that, and just get my body in a place where we're just eating to live and it's not tied to any good thing or bad thing that happens, or any craving that I can move past that, and then I can lose these last few pounds that seem to be going up and down, but I just want to kind of get past. So I'm kind of hoping that this helps. Again, cautiously optimistic because I love fruits and there's like no fruit on the first plans, not even the berries. I know they're low carb, but it seems to be like no berries. And again, I'm sure I could talk to them about that, but like I'm willing to give it a try. Like I'm really willing to say I tried it and this worked, or I tried it and it didn't work. I actually kind of want to get started sooner than later, even though we got past Thanksgiving and I think that was great. And I think I can make Christmas work in a way that's not too crazy. And again, it seems like everyone's open to, okay, if you do this, then you know you might be out of ketosis and this is what you have to do. Like everyone's understanding it's a choice you make. So that seems to be good. So far so good. So we shall see. I've been looking at recipes and stuff like that. I'll definitely be bringing you guys along for the ride just to see if this works or not. But again, I am still rereading How to Lose Weight for the Last Time. A lot of this is combining, though she doesn't promote low carb, she does promote like chilling on the rice and the bread and the pasta. So I'm taking that with that. But the emotional work that she dives into, they definitely dive into a bit as well. So I'm willing to pair those up and kind of mesh and make it my own, because I think that's what everyone's journey should be anyway. It should be their own. So come along with me. If you have heard of Virta, if you're on Virta, you know someone's on Virta, someone tried it, let me know, especially if you're vegan. Vegetarian seems like it's okay to do, it's a little bit easier, but especially if you're vegan, and if not, I don't care either way. I want to know what your thoughts are. I've again been hearing good and bad. If you scour the internet, you're bound to find some of it. Heard horrible things about keto and heard great things about keto. So I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know if you like this. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'm here to give you all the contents that is my life. So whatever comes, I'm wanting to share it with you all. So this will be it for now. I'll keep you guys posted. Ta-ta for now.